Hey Sneak Peekers, I'm Nick, and I graduated from one of Canada's top business schools with really good grades. Just kidding, but I am the world's biggest Nathan Fielder fan, which made me super excited to see him on the Jumbotron at this past week's New York Mets game. Now I know that Fielder said that this wasn't one of his famous skits, but many fans, myself included, aren't so sure. See, Fielder is such a master marketer, advertiser, and what some would say manipulator, that the line between reality and advertising is becoming thinner and thinner. But after some research on the subject of advertising, I found that Fielder isn't necessarily unique in this technique. Today I'm here to showcase some of my favorite unconventional advertising campaigns of all time. First, I want to highlight another form of advertising that occurred at an MLB game for Paramount's new movie, Smile. If you were watching an MLB game this past couple of weeks, you might have noticed someone behind home plate who couldn't stop smiling in a very creepy fashion. As it turns out, this was not a coincidence. Paramount placed actors behind home plate, and that's about it. The rest of it was left to the performance of the actors, to which they all shined. These horrifying expressions caught the attention of the MLB cameramen, the fans, and eventually social media users everywhere. These eerie spotlights were posted on social media outlets with follower counts in the millions, dozens of millions, and accumulated millions of views. And these efforts were all successful, with Smile currently grossing over $137 million in the global box office, despite a $17 million budget and spending little to no money on these MLB advertisements. And I think that's the beauty of Smile's campaign. Low risk, high reward. If the actors didn't catch the attention of the Jumbotron, Paramount is out a couple of MLB tickets. But if they were successful, which they were, they caught the eyes of millions of fans and potential audiences for pennies on the dollar. Now, advertising campaigns aren't new. In fact, they've been a thing as long as film has been a thing. One of the greatest advertising campaigns of all time came from the 1960s. For the release of Alfred Hitchcock's film Psycho, Hitchcock was obsessed with the secrecy of the film. Hitchcock bought the rights to the novel, then bought up as many copies of the book as he could to keep readers from learning the ending. He swore cast members to secrecy, and studio execs didn't even have a chance to see the film before it was released. But his most intense anti-spoiler efforts doubled as a powerful marketing strategy during its run in theaters across the country. Moviegoers were forbidden from entering the theater after the film started and the title card was shown. He believed the twists were so unpredictable and the ending was so surprising that the only way to enjoy it was from the very beginning. So theaters created whole new ticketing procedures to handle the policy. Psycho's release and new theater rules came with a robust ad campaign, encouraging viewers to keep the story a secret. The marketing impact was clear. Asking people not to talk about Psycho had everyone talking about Psycho. Hitchcock understood the power of information, or lack thereof, in compelling marketing. And Austin isn't immune to these campaigns either. With big festivals like Austin Film Festival, ATX Fest, and South by Southwest, Austin is often the breeding ground for numerous different in-person, unconventional forms of advertising. The 2014 film Ex Machina follows a young man who begins a personal bond with an attractive and highly intelligent android. At the premiere at South by Southwest, a Tinder profile for Ava, the movie's android, was created, and specific users were matched with Ava on the app. A piece of text accompanied her profile, which led readers to the movie's Instagram handle. It was not only a fantastically original strategy, but it nicely complemented the movie and its ambitious ideas. At this past year's South by, with the premiere of the third season of Atlanta, they recreated the bar from the episode for fans and other Austinites to enjoy, take pictures, and spread promotion about the show. And at ATX Fest this June, they set up numerous different high-tech free coffee shops to promote the new season of HBO's Westworld. The coffee shops featured hired actors that acted as robots, coffee cups that read, "We are pleased you served us," and a real robot host from the show. I was actually in attendance for these festivals and saw two of these exhibits. Not only were they a lot of fun, they really did get myself and a lot of the other festival goers talking about the respective show or film. I could talk more about advertising campaigns for hours, because we do have to get to our own ad breaks, so I guess I'll stop here. I didn't even get to mention the tiny little billboards for Ant-Man. Anyways, do you have any favorite examples of unconventional advertising? Let us know at Sneak Peek TV on social media.